While most preppers are stockpiling the same old items everyone talks about, there are dozens of game-changing supplies sitting right under your nose that could mean the difference between barely surviving and actually thriving when disaster strikes. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal 20-plus unconventional prepper items that most survival guides completely ignore. Items that can heal wounds better than expensive medical kits, provide water access when others can't find a drop, and turn you into the most valuable person in your community during a crisis. Welcome to Prep Pantry, where we go beyond basic survival lists to uncover the hidden gems that separate prepared survivors from everyone else. If you're ready to discover prepper items that actually make a difference, hit that like button and subscribe for more insider preparedness knowledge. Let's start with something that might surprise you: Bag Balm. Yes, the stuff designed for cow udders. This thick, lanolin-based ointment is about to become your new best friend. When disaster strikes and you're doing more manual labor than your office hands are used to, cracked skin becomes a real problem. Bag Balm doesn't just heal, it forms a protective barrier against windburn and chafing that's invaluable during long hikes or bug-out situations. But here's what most people don't know. It can seal minor cuts and burns, keeping bacteria out when your traditional ointments run out. One tin lasts forever, and its versatility makes it essential for medical kits, toolboxes, and car emergency supplies. Now, let's talk about cloth diapers. Before you roll your eyes, hear me out. These aren't just for babies. When disposable diapers become impossible to find, cloth versions are washable, reusable, and incredibly durable. Their absorbency makes them perfect wound dressings and bandage padding. High-quality cotton diapers work as cleaning cloths and sanitation rags. They're also invaluable for elder care when toilet access becomes limited. Not glamorous, but absolutely indispensable when comfort and hygiene are on the line. Speaking of medical supplies, there are 3 items that blow traditional first aid out of the water. First is Coban wrap. These self-adhering bandages stick to themselves, not your skin or hair. They're perfect for securing gauze, wrapping sprains, stabilizing splints, and covering blisters. They work on humans and animals. They're lightweight, water-resistant, and easy to tear. Next is Dermabond, liquid stitches that seal small cuts instantly. It stops bleeding, keeps bacteria out, and it's way less traumatic than sutures. Just remember, it's not for deep or infected wounds. Finally, Steri strips are medical-grade adhesive strips that hold wound edges together. They're perfect for facial cuts, hand wounds, or anywhere that flexes. You can combine them with gauze and Coban wrap for complete wound care that rivals what you'd get in an emergency room. Here's something most people overlook: alcohol swabs. Sure, they disinfect cuts and clean injection sites, but they're also lightweight, compact fire starters. The alcohol is flammable, making these swabs a triple threat addition to any emergency kit. They're also perfect for cleaning electronics when water is scarce. Let's address something nobody wants to talk about, but everyone should prepare for: lice. Disasters often mean close quarters, and lice outbreaks become a real threat. A simple lice comb and shampoo can stop infestations before they spread, preventing discomfort and secondary infections. Even when the shampoo runs out, the comb helps remove eggs and reduce transmission until proper treatment becomes available. Moving beyond medical supplies, let's talk about borax. Most people know it as a laundry booster, but its survival applications are incredible. It's a natural cleaner and disinfectant for buckets, toilets, and moldy shelters. Mix it with sugar, and you've got homemade ant and cockroach bait that actually works.
Borax also helps preserve animal hides if you're processing game, though it's not a complete tanning solution. Its pest control and cleaning properties make it invaluable for any serious prepper. Diatomaceous earth is another game changer that most people overlook. This powder made from fossilized algae acts like tiny razor blades under a microscope. It kills insects by dehydrating them, making it perfect for protecting gardens, food storage, and pet bedding. Food-grade versions can be mixed into livestock feed to combat internal parasites. It's incredibly effective against ants, fleas, cockroaches, and bedbugs, providing chemical-free pest control when commercial products aren't available. Don't forget anti-mold spray. Water damage is common after disasters, and mold can quickly make your home uninhabitable. A simple preventative spray maintains a safer, more pleasant environment and protects both your health and your property. Now let's talk about something that becomes critically important when the power goes out: information access. Cookbooks, especially vintage ones focused on cooking from scratch, become invaluable when the internet disappears. They provide recipes that actually match your food storage and inspire creative meal planning beyond the same old beans and rice. Print your favorite online recipes and keep them in a binder. You'll never be without culinary guidance. Survival manuals, medical guides, and edible plant references need to be in physical form. Supplement your library with PDFs stored on external drives, flash drives, and tablets, but make sure you can power and protect these devices. Repair manuals for your home, vehicles, and equipment are essential. They let you fix your own gear and potentially barter your repair skills to others. Comfort items aren't luxuries in survival situations, they're necessities. Air mattresses keep you off cold, wet surfaces, improving sleep quality and reducing risks of hypothermia and skin infections. Whether you're sheltering guests or camping away from home, inflatable mattresses make a huge difference. Stock both manual and electric pumps. Electric versions work with solar generators, while manual pumps ensure you're covered if power fails completely. Instant coffee might not win taste awards, but in emergencies, caffeine becomes incredibly valuable. It keeps you alert, prevents withdrawal headaches, and boosts morale when stress levels are through the roof. Freeze-dried coffee lasts for years, takes up minimal space, and prepares easily. Individual packets make excellent barter items when everyone's dealing with fatigue and stress. Let's talk about clotheslines and clothespins. When the power's out, your dryer becomes useless, but these items do more than just handle laundry. The line serves as versatile cordage for tying tarps, hanging mosquito netting, lashing gear together, or setting up perimeter tripwires. Clothespins seal food bags, clamp items together, hang water filters, and help organize your gear. Simple, cheap, and incredibly useful. PVC pipe is massively underappreciated in prepping circles. With the right fittings, you can build greenhouse frames, animal feeders, makeshift archery bows, and waterproof gear caches. It's also vital for plumbing repairs and irrigation systems. Stock additional plumbing supplies like pipe clamps, epoxy, gaskets, and tape. These let you quickly fix leaks and prevent major damage, especially during winter storms. They're also essential for maintaining rainwater catchment systems. Roof sealant products like Blackjack or Flex Seal provide quick, temporary barriers against water, even in damp conditions. Use them to seal roofs, windows, sheds, or patch leaky RVs and trailers. While they're not permanent solutions, they buy you time for proper repairs and protect your shelter from further damage. Here's something simple that makes a huge difference: shoelaces and insoles. When shoe replacements aren't available, these extend the life of worn foot.
Insoles add comfort and support, especially important for people with back problems or medical conditions. Stock several pairs to ensure you maintain mobility and comfort during extended crisis situations. Basic sewing supplies are essential, but consider going further. Thick materials like canvas require sturdy needles and protective thimbles. A treadle sewing machine that doesn't need electricity allows for faster, more durable repairs and becomes a valuable bartering tool in your community. A heavy-duty stock pot is a survival kitchen workhorse. It boils large amounts of water for drinking and sterilizing medical equipment, cooks bulk meals from shelf-stable ingredients, and doubles as a washing basin when needed. One-pot meals save precious fuel and water, and a thick-bottomed pot will last for years of daily use. Cling wrap reduces the water needed for cleaning by lining plates and bowls. In first aid situations, it can seal chest wounds and prevent contaminants from entering. It also waterproofs gear and provides an extra layer of insulation for small electronics in wet environments. Here's an urban survival gem most people don't know about: a sillcock key. This simple tool opens outdoor water spigots on commercial buildings like gas stations, schools, and shopping malls. Most of these spigots don't have traditional handles, but with a sillcock key, you can access water that others simply can't reach. In urban disaster situations, this kind of water access becomes a massive advantage. These keys are inexpensive, compact, and fit easily in any emergency kit. Finally, don't underestimate the power of a simple whistle. If you're lost, injured, or trapped, yelling quickly becomes exhausting and ineffective. A loud, peal-less survival whistle cuts through wind and background noise, carrying your distress signal much farther than your voice ever could. 3 sharp blasts is the universal distress call that search and rescue teams recognize immediately. Whistles are battery-free, work in any weather, and are essential for kids, elderly family members, or anyone who might get separated from the group.
These items go way beyond standard prepper recommendations. They address comfort, health, adaptability, and resourcefulness in ways that basic survival lists completely miss. They're not just about surviving, they're about thriving when everything goes sideways. By diversifying your stockpile with these overlooked essentials, you prepare for a much wider range of scenarios and ensure you're ready for both expected disasters and complete surprises. Many of these items also work perfectly for bartering. Repair manuals, sewing machines, coffee, and medical supplies let you offer valuable skills and resources to others without revealing the full extent of your own stockpile. In crisis situations, being genuinely useful to your community while maintaining your own security creates a powerful strategic advantage. Preparedness isn't just about collecting gear. It's about developing foresight, maintaining flexibility, and learning from real-world experience. By including these game-changing items in your stockpile, you build resilience not just for yourself, but for your family and community. Whether it's healing a serious wound, fixing a critical leak, or simply making life more comfortable during extended hardship, these tools and supplies can make all the difference when it matters most. These aren't just random items. They're your ticket to being the person everyone turns to when things go wrong, while keeping your main stockpile secure and building true community resilience. Take inventory of your current supplies, identify the gaps, and start adding some of these overlooked essentials to your preparedness plan. The next time disaster strikes, you'll be incredibly glad you did,